Welcome, Virgos. Let's see what's coming through for your reading. And yes, you felt right. We're in another retrograde. So that energy has probably been hitting you a little bit soon because we're already in the shadow phase and it is already intense. So I hope you are doing everything you can to stay grounded. And again, be careful with all communications. Be careful with how you speak or how you hear things because, again, a lot of misunderstandings are typical at this time. More importantly, to focus on your health, focus on rest, especially for your mind. Okay, Virgos, we're in it. What do we got? We got the High Priestess. So that beautiful divine energy is coming through strong. Your dreams, again, moving forward and out of that energy of the last new moon and full moon energies were pretty intense too for illumination. Huge release. It's time. It's time for you to step into that pureness. It's time for you to also let go of everything that is not allowing you to be in that sacred sovereign space. SSS, sacred sovereign space. I like that because you're moving. Things are going to be fast. Also, please be careful because this is that temper. Okay, you can't be the judge and jury. Okay, so it's also sort of just letting things. There's going to be movement. There's going to be a lot of communication too. A little bit of flirty energy here too. I feel like there's just so much in. Look at this. Hierophant, Death card, World card. And then we got the Four of Cups. So why are you so bored? But we also, who's hired? Okay, we got some of you could be, of course, we got King of Swords. So we've got Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra energy here too. Some of you, there's like a bit of a boredom here too. Or again, just wondering why this cup's not glowing. So some of you, there could be some sharp communication. I feel like some things didn't go as planned. Be, cautious of this energy, and that's okay too. Some of you could be taking action in a situation, or some of you could know something else. But with the World card, we have this new cycle. We have this new beginning, could be traveling as well here too. But we have the Death card, endings and new beginnings, Hierophant, commitments, enlightenment. There is a huge period of enlightenment here, and you know what's so interesting? I don't get them together often, but I just realized you have the Hierophant and the High Priestess. You guys are closing out such a huge cycle. You've done the work, you've put in the effort, you've made the moves. So your strategies, even though it feels like you can't get that one cup to glow, but everything else, like there's this whole other beautiful offer coming in to replace this, okay? So whatever it is, your plan may seem or look like, well, Virgo, we always do that. We focus on the one cup, right? Like you got all the cups, everything else, all of it's good, but you're focusing on the one thing because we can't have one thing, right? We gotta have it all. So there's just this element of this beautiful cycle of total release, healing from head to toe. I feel like you've been doing that deep work, and I feel like this is also divinely orchestrated. You are protected. Like you literally have an entire force field around you, and I feel like you just literally are a beacon. Like it's not even just you're shining, it's not even just that like you're illuminated or you're enlightened, it's a whole other level. And with these two, like there's power couples, and I'm not entirely sure what's above that, but it would be this. So there is a dynamic, and this for some of you is that duality within, because you have become your own damn twin flame, and I always talk about this, but there is such a powerful connection here, and this can be a twin flame connection because you are here to do God's work together. This is such a strong bond, and what you have been doing or they have been doing is what's leading this union. Like this is a blessed union. This is something like, whether if this is in work, whether this is something you've been waiting for or wanting, wish fulfillment coming through with the Star card, major recognition. Some of you are worldwide. Like you are going to be known around the world. You are going to Star card, right? Like you're shining. Some of you are going to be known as healers. Some of you are either working with or mentoring or being a huge influence in the spiritual community. But there is such a massive enlightenment that's coming through that once this hits you or once this happens, this is why you're going through this retrograde right now, to release. Like this energy is almost like this is what's going to help you to let go of what isn't working. You're no longer forcing things. You're waiting. Like, you're waiting for things to ripen. Your patience, you've been patient, you've been patient, you've been patient. And if it ain't working anymore, you're making some judgment calls. Some of you could be, again, this is like a, you know, an ex, could be a divorce, could be something here. But there could be some people who are, of course, not going to be happy. Or maybe you're the one who's not happy, right? You've made some moves that didn't pay out in your favor, but that's also just a sign that it wasn't meant to go that way. And like, you're kind of running in a desert here. So some of you are getting away from situations. Knight in shining armor here too. Please stop focusing too much, but also recognizing that the reason why that cup's not glowing, babies, is because you're not pouring into it. And whatever it is that needs to fall away, the cycles are closing. I will speak from experience. I'm also a Virgo. I laid some extremely painful traumas to rest. And for the first time in my life, I've never felt so good. And with everything that's in the news right now, it is so triggering to so many people. And I just want you to understand that that death, that spiritual death, that soul closure that you've given yourself, that you're having, is leading to a whole new beginning. That Scorpio transformation, that vibration, that deep, like, you went so deep, Virgo. And I'm going to tell you personally, this full moon energy is meant to hit you exactly where it's going to hurt. And I mean that in the nicest way. Because when it hits that point, that point is what's going to literally cause. It's like when you push the button and all the lights, like everything is just, it's what causes the entire alignment. It's what causes the entire awakening. It's what causes you to receive every single star. Like, you are lighting up in a way. Like, this isn't just a glow up. This isn't just a level up. Virgo, this is one of the biggest shifts for the rest of your life. And I'm so proud of you, because literally you are stepping into that energy. Some of you are going to be, like I said, world known, famous, whatever it is. You're the one, you're the chosen. This is divinely favored. This is divinely protected, and not just you, but this union, this partnership, this business, this contract. Like, you and your creator are doing something major. Teaching as well. You will be teaching a lot, because this taught you so much. And what this taught you, you could only learn from these painful places. And that's what you're going to be sharing and pouring out, so that other people can also wash in that knowledge too. And that's what's going to lead to these major opportunities. You have a lot of movement coming towards you. So even if it doesn't look like it, stay ready, stay prepared, get rest. These endings are necessary, but it's not an ending. You're closing that chapter because this is closure. It's different because you're different. So keep being amazing, Virgo. So proud of you. God bless. You got this. Bye. Ooh, I'm excited because I'm going to be really honest. This past week birthed my bullseye class. So I've got 4 courses that I've had for a really long time. They're done, but it was like a premonition, because what I just went through this week hit me like if it was a target, it was a bullseye. And that's exactly what I mean. Like, something is going to hit us all, okay, right in the moneymaker, because literally after this, you're gonna survive this, because you will, because you're freaking amazing. And it's just like all the other stuff, except this one is gonna hit you right where it's gonna make you. And I want you to take that and just know and be ready, because the second it does, like, you're never gonna be the same. And it is in the best way. And I mean that wholeheartedly, because talking about. So I'm excited. Not trying to be like, you know, but also, trust me. I'm also like definitely somewhere else right now, so just let me